Welcome to the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi After the Show podcast.
If you are not shopping like consignment or thrifting for Halloween, you're already missing out. It's one of my favorite things to do. And to me, if you didn't start looking for your costume October 1st, you're late.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. How do thrift shops kind of get cleaned out about now? I mean, we're 2 weeks away.
I don't know if they get cleaned, but people are hitting them for Halloween. Here's how I know. I've always done this. For years, we dress up and the girls dressed up, and it's so fun to just go look, whether you're looking for something specific or you just start to look through and get ideas. I'm going to tell you I'll share some really great examples because sometimes it's one thing that makes or breaks a costume for you. Mm-hmm. It just is. Like Sam, all these years where you were Michael Myers.
Yeah.
So convincingly. Your stance is perfect. Your height is perfect. But if I had never found that coverall, and it was not I've seen fake Michael Myers coveralls with the bad material. No, these are real.
Oh, yeah.
They're heavy.
Yeah, I mean, you can have the mask, and it's like, that's the guy from Halloween, but it's until you have the whole outfit, one piece, it's like,
What's so funny about that is I think that one of the times that you were Michael Myers in those coveralls, you had a knife or something. I don't know if he always had a knife. Sometimes he's just lurking around places.
It was a fake knife.
Okay. Oh, yeah, of course. But without those coveralls.
Why did I think you had a fake hatchet? Did you have a fake hatchet at some point, too?
I had a fake hatchet when I was a Viking that year.
Oh, Lord, I forgot about that year.
I got plenty of fake stuff at home.
I forgot about that year. So sometimes it's just one little thing, and you don't know. I could not believe when I found that at like Goodwill. Mm-hmm. And do you know I bought that? That was been a few years ago. Maybe paid $8 for it or $10.
It was cheap.
It was so inexpensive. Mm-hmm. I can tell you that the price of Halloween stuff that you can thrift now has gone up a little bit. I did it for the first time yesterday. We are going to dress up again this year. We always dress up for Halloween. We love doing it with you. I always love doing it with our girls. But that's where it's at. Yes, you can hit the Halloween stores for some parts of it. But if you want the legit stuff, if you buy a costume and the glasses look fake, then go buy a pair of, $4 thrift store glasses and bring it up, level it up, elevate it.
Yeah, the Halloween costume stores, I think, are good for all the little accessories.
They are.
I mean, you find your base at the Goodwill or wherever, but then start, adding the little things.
Favorite stories, when Phoebe was a little girl, probably upper elementary, we went into a thrift store. She had ideas of what she wanted to be that year, but she then found a trench coat that fit her. It was a child's trench coat, and that's the year she went as a detective. Yeah. And all I had to do was get her a little pipe and what do you call those little magnifying glass? And she was so cute, and she put a mustache on too. So that's one thing that made her whole decision, and we weren't really looking for that. She just found it and said, "Mom, can I have this?" So going back over the years, Murphy, the year that you were Alan from The Hangover, it would have been nothing without the satchel. To me, you had the right shirt, and man, did you have the stance right and the jeans.
You found the shirt online, thankfully, because to me, that's one that had to be an exact match. Yeah. If you were going to pull him off, it had to be the exact shirt.
You did that. That's still the best one Murphy ever did, probably.
Murphy's best costume.
I had fun.
And Murphy normally is the best of us. Of the three of us, when we dress up, you just are something about you. Probably because you're normally so straight man, so like just our leader. For you to get goofy is so fantastic. Yeah. I don't know.
It's the opposite of what you expect.
Correct. Yeah. So without that satchel, though, you had to have that draped over you.
Yeah, you're right. That's an important accessory.
And we added the baby.
Because the baby was,
It was a baby doll that I bought from a consignment baby store. I went into there and I was like, look, I'm looking for a baby carrier and a baby doll, and I got both from her. And do you know she gave that to me at a sort of a discount with my word that I would bring it back, and I brought it back. Oh. So she put it back on the sales floor and sold it again. And I got it for I had to pay for it, but not full price, as if I was going to put an actual baby in it.
As seen on Murphy, Sam, and Jodi.
So over the years ago, we went as rockers You and I, Murphy, we went as Axel and Slash.
Yeah.
And for me, that would not have happened without that hat, the Slash hat.
Oh, I agree with that.
Remember?
Everybody knew that you were Slash, but not everybody knew who I was. They thought I was Bret Michaels. Everybody thought I was Bret Michaels from
We made a mistake,
Poison.
and you're yeah, that's
Hey, you're Joni Mitchell. No.
Right.
your wig should have been more stringy and reddish, like
If it was going to be
gingerish.
Axl Rose, yeah.
But we couldn't find that, so you had a blonde wig. That was a little bit of a
That was
misstep.
fun.
But together,
Yeah, and those were great ideas. You know why? Because some things, I guess, are more iconic than I realize. Everybody knows who Slash is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that they haven't had a hit in 25 years. But,
I had so much fun being Slash.
And, Alan from The Hangover, I mean, that movie's pushing 20 years old also.
I know.
But I think that part is iconic enough.
It
That's
is.
why you have to
He's
be
iconic.
exaggerated enough that you have as many accessories that really define it.
Man, that was you need to bring that one back one day. So fun. Like you used to hand out candy.
If you don't have to explain the costume,
You're winning.
it's a hit.
Yeah.
Well, and the main thing is that shirt has to be just a little too tight. And it was.
And the way you were standing, too. It's
Like Academy Award, Murphy. Academy Award. So back to thrifting for Halloween. I have lots of examples. We thrift for Halloween. It's how we make it happen. I almost never buy a pre-made costume. I'll buy pre-made things. But when I was Rip, when you and I did Rip and Beth from Yellowstone, I would have not done it without the big belt buckle or the hat. And I got that from my friend Lisa's son, who's actually kind of a cowboy. And he gave me a legit belt and buckle. And I was just like, thank you. Oh, my gosh. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Without that, meh.
Thrifting's where I found my Britney outfit that year.
Britney Spears.
I know it's a while back, but yeah, that's where I found the skirt.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy to find a skirt to fit me.
And it was a schoolgirl-ish skirt, and you had like the braids.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to want these pictures. You're going to have to dig deep for that because that was a long time ago, Sam. When I did Madonna a couple of years ago, nothing without the cone bra.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't buy a cone bra.
Yeah.
I bought something, and we kind of, Phoebe and I sort of paper mache stiffened it up and painted it. Like, we fought for that costume.
The year I went as Eddie, well, I guess it was Eddie Van Halen. I had a wig that I had to buy from a costume store.
Of course.
But T-shirt was a Van Halen T-shirt I found and, ripped the sleeves off at consignment or at a thrift store.
Yeah.
And then I just found a pair of jeans that I could rip the knees out and
Totally.
be a rocker.
Totally.
All
I
thrift
loved
store.
It. Yeah, thrift store. When Murphy was Axl Rose, I think the T-shirt that you wore, I got for you because I don't think you would normally rock a alcohol T-shirt, but you were wearing, was it a Budweiser or something like that?
Oh, was I? I
can't remember. I'll have to look into my phone.
I'd have to go back
I
and
have all
look,
the
yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
But also Murphy, another one that he rocked, he was Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
And honestly, without the hose and the robe and that hat,
That's true.
you rocked that too.
Yeah.
And I think you had a cigar in your mouth too. It's just all about the props.
I did.
And honestly, I found a white robe at a consignment store. It wasn't as short as I would, because if you look at the movie, Cousin Eddie's robe was short.
Yes.
And Murphy wasn't comfortable with it being that short. So good for you.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit long, but we still see your knees, which
Yeah.
worked.
Jody wanted me to go to the family Christmas gathering in that one. This is too short. Nobody wants to see this at Christmas
They
time.
would have loved. I'm still begging you to do
I'm
that.
sure they would have.
But I'm telling you, that's where it's at. Like,
Well,
start now and go find that one little touch.
So for the current pop culture things that that are big, what things would be difficult to find and what are easy? Like Wednesday is big right now. So I guess anything kind of Addams Family related.
But
can you find?
you can find a dress that would be Wednesday-ish, and you might have to belt it or make it work for you. If you have an idea of what you're looking for, shopping consignment or thrift is perfect. If you don't have an idea, they know it's October. They have some of the Halloween stuff up front.
Yeah.
Last year, I think it was last year, all the Halloweens run together. I was strawberry shortcake, right? And I had a bunch of pink stuff and green stuff and a hat. The hat was all of it. But I was leaving a Goodwill, and all the baby Halloween costumes were hanging up. And do you remember what I bought? It was a baby costume that was shaped like a strawberry. You put a baby in it and he's a strawberry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I made that my purse.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm buying that for $5, and I just put a scarf through it as a handle, and it was my purse.
Yeah, it's cute.
And I donated it back in baby costume shape. So hopefully there's a baby in it this year.
You know, in thrift stores too, if you go, there's usually a prom or fancy dress section.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that takes nothing. You buy the dress and you zombie up your face.
Or
and,
however.
you know,
Yeah, true.
It's
Yeah.
easy.
And I'll tell you a little story that happened yesterday because, yes, of course, we're on it because Murphy, Sam, and Jodi do Halloween. We love it. And I usually buy, Murphy you don't even know what you're doing yet this year.
Oh, you've already picked out some stuff?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And Sam knows about it, I think.
I was consulted yesterday.
But after I was in the thrift store when I called you, Sam,
Yeah.
but then I hung up the phone and there were some girls across the aisle from me. We were looking at like just tops and jackets, and they were across the aisle from me and probably early 20s. And one of the young girls, she called her, I think it was her mom, hey, do you have this black jacket that I could rip up? You don't ever wear it anymore. She didn't want to spend the money, but she was looking at a jacket. And she called her mother to see if, she could rip up the jacket. I didn't hear what the mom said, but I just love that she was, asking that question first because she obviously had the idea while she was there, looking at the jacket, thinking we may have this at home already. It's
Mom, can I destroy this, please?
Yeah.
It's a place for ideas.
Yeah.
It really, really is. Yeah. Shop your own closet, shop your friend's closet, but shop consignment and thrift because that's where some of the fun things can be found.
Yeah, and ideas come out of nowhere.
And also in the guys section at the thrift stores, there's lots of suits. There's tuxedos.
Oh, yeah. You know what I saw yesterday?
Yeah.
I hit the guys section a little bit, Murphy. I hit the guys section a little bit, and I could not believe it. 2 pair of perfect white baseball pants.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
There you go.
Baseball pants.
Yeah.
Like you could do anything with them, or you could do baseball player.
You could be a zombie baseball player.
Or just, somebody that
regular.
you admire. Anyway, happy hunting.
Missed any part of the show? Get it all on the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi podcast.